Letters to the Editor is an author-driven podcast created and directed by Enrique Stuyck Roma, a journalist, lawyer and entrepreneur from Madrid. Enrique holds a Guinness World Record for his letters to the editor and has had 10,000 letters published in 70 Spanish newspapers. In this podcast, we will read a letter a day for a whole year selected from his books Ocurrencias, Witticisms, Reflections on Life. The title of today's letter is 40 Years is Nothing. If we compare our political history with that of many other countries in the world, the conclusion is that Spain is still a very young democracy, although firmly consolidated and supported by a large part of the population since the Constitution of 1978 was approved. The failed coup d'etat of 1981 marked a before and after in the political process of a country that had to overcome the painful transition from Franco's dictatorship to a regime of freedom such as the one we have now. With all its imperfections, today we enjoy a political system that only some minority groups reject, as did the above-mentioned coup plotters in their day. But they are simply the exception that proves there is no perfect system, and yet ours is the best possible. We must preserve it because this is what the majority of the population wants, a population that takes part actively and freely by voting in the general elections every 4 years in support of a still very young democracy, with its lights and its shadows, but one that has made it possible to recover a large part of unrenounceable rights. This letter was published in 10 newspapers in February 2021. Discover more episodes at letterstotheeditor.com and remember to subscribe and rate the podcast on your favourite platform. Podcast produced by Jorge Marín e Ove Productora. Letters translated by Ana Marchena. Branding and visual identity by Samuel Ferrer, Quinton Brands. Editing by Margot Martin. Readings by Susanna Galan.